Right, yes, we're recording. This video's got nothing to do with the gym or anything of that nature. This is a driving observation video, and to be honest, I'm not really sure how I stand on this one, so maybe you guys can help. Right, just bear with me a sec, yeah? So, picture the scenario. I'm driving down the M1 the other day, and now a lot of this M1 is now smart motorways. From what I can make out, smart motorway means they've just used the hard shoulder as a lane. So, oh fucking hell, look, I'm talking about smart. I ain't very smart because I'll end up crashing in a minute. Sorry mate. So anyway, yeah, back to it, as I'm nearly trying to kill myself crossing the road. I'm driving down the road and I've been told, reliably or not reliably, that you watch the speeds on the motorway now because there's a zero tolerance on speeding. So if you do not 71 mile an hour, technically you could get fined and points for doing even 1 mile an hour over the speed limit. And I'm like, fucking hell. So to be honest, I don't know how much of it's camera and how much it's not. So I'm thinking to myself, right, I'm going to drive at 70. So I go along 70 mile an hour on the M1. I set my cruise control to 70, kick back, and then just think, look, I'll be there when I'm there, right? I'm definitely not going to speed if I've got my sat nav, my cruise. If I've got my cruise control set to 70, I ain't going to speed. Now, I'm in the slow lane doing 70. There's a bit of traffic, moderate amount of traffic around. It's dark. I'm conscious that I'm in the slow lane doing 70 and I'm approaching a car in the slow lane that's probably doing 65. So it's obviously taken me a little while to sort of catch him up. And as I'm there, I mirror signal manoeuvre into the middle lane, and I've obviously slowly passed him at 5 mile an hour, past him roughly. And just in front, in the middle lane of myself, is another car. And I'm doing 70 like I keep saying, and he's probably doing 68. So I'm like, it's hardly worth me going back into the slow lane now because I've got to overtake this guy who's sitting in the middle lane for no apparent reason. And I'm like, well, I'll wait till I get near him, and then because I'm only doing literally 2 mile an hour faster than him. So as I got quite close to him, I indicated, pulled out into the fast lane. Again, not touching the speed, just doing 70 mile an hour. And as you can imagine, it's taken me a millennium to get past him. It's a bit like the scenarios when the two lorries on like the A14, if you live around here, it just takes forever to one to get past the other, and then in the meantime everyone's backing up behind. Now this is what happened to me. There's cars appearing in my rear view mirror that are probably doing 80 odd, and they're approaching me, and I'm thinking, well, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm going to stick to this legal speed limit and do 70 miles an hour. And as I'm like virtually parallel with the guy in the middle lane who's not moving over, he decides to speed up to 70. So now we're kind of like that all the way up the road. And the cars behind me in the fast lane are obviously thinking, oh, what's this dickhead van doing? Is he going to get out the frigging way? And I'm like, so what am I supposed to do legally in this situation? Because by me sticking to the letter of the law, I mean, I was trying to like prove a point, I suppose, but by me sticking to the letter of the law, I'm now causing frustrated drivers, and frustrated drivers are likely to do stupid things and cause accidents. So by me sticking to the law, I'm actually causing more danger on the road. It's the way I've seen it anyway. And what made it bloody worse is that the 1 mile marker came up for my junction that I need to get off. So now I'm thinking, well, I'm kind of stranded in the fast lane now because I'm sticking to the limit of the law. So I need to get over because I've got a mile to do this. And by this time there's cars in the slow lane, and there's cars in the middle lane behind the guy that's next to me in the middle lane. So in essence, I'm kind of trapped. So I think, well, as far as I know, I've got three choices. I can stay in the fast lane and just hope for the best, which is not ideal, or I can speed up to get past this guy and then pull into the slow lane to get off my exit. And if I speed up, I'm breaking the law. So the only other option is to slow down. So, do you really want to slow down in the fast lane? Because that's, again, it's dangerous. I'm increasing the accident risk. So I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to slow down. So I didn't brake, I just took my foot off the accelerator, turned the cruise off, took my foot off, whatever. So I didn't actually touch my brakes, but I just slowed down and I started indicating left, so people might like give me a little gap to pull in. And then they was like, oh, you know what, fuck him, he's being a dick, so I'm not going to let him in. So what was I supposed to do in that situation? Break the law to get over, or done what I'd done, slow down to cause... I'm assuming slowing down in the fast lane is not illegal. But what's the alternative? I really ain't got a fucking clue. If someone could enlighten me with some comments... I know this is a little bit tongue-in-cheek as what all my videos are, but there is a serious point to this. But like I say, if you stick to the letter of the law, then it just don't fucking work. And that was a classic case and example of that. So anyway, please drop me a comment on what you guys think. Alright, yeah, you could say I'm being a dickhead. Well, I suppose I was being a bit of a dickhead, but I was doing like a little bit of an experiment, because normally I would have just put my foot down to sort of like 80 just to get out of the way and then pull over. But that's illegal, doing 80. So anyway, I'm labouring the point now as per. So that's all I wanted to say. No gym shit, just the driving observation. So please leave a comment telling me what a dickhead I've been, or is that right? Because I've seen it on the internet, so it's fucking bound to be right, isn't it? That if you're 1 mile an hour over the speed limit in a camera bit, obviously average speed, so you could do 80, I suppose, and then do like 70 for the next bit. But I can't work all that out to be exact, can I? I've got a clean license, believe it or not. You know, I do like probably 25,000 miles a year, and I've got a clean license. So I don't know how come I've got a clean license. It's not like I don't ever speed, to be honest with you. You know, I might do 32 and a 30 now and then. Oh, and the other thing as well, just very quickly before I go, my speedo says I'm doing 70, and then I look down at my GPS on the sat nav, and I'm doing like 67. So am I doing 67 or am I doing 70? And then if you're going to be that nitpicky, the law that is, in like you 1 mile an hour over, you've gotten a ticket. But how the fuck do you know how fast you are doing? If you want to be that accurate on speeding tickets, then how do we know exactly how fast we are going? So anyway, I took the speedo limit because, as I say, that was 70 and the sat nav said 67. So I'm thinking, well, you know, worst case, I'll stick at the higher one just to be sure. So I might have even been doing 67, which probably made the other drivers think even more dickheadish. But anyway, you get the point. I look forward to what you guys have got to think about that. Anyway, speak to you later.